All right, welcome back. Welcome back. You all know who this is. Your favorite player partner, Kendra Crump, aka the HNIC, because I am the head nigga in charge. Put some respect on my name, as always. All right, so my next special guest. You know, I'm always going to the streets to get these people, some way, somehow. All right, don't know where I might find these people at, but I find them. Okay. But my next special guest is from San Diego, California. For all the slow ones in the back, it's only one San Diego, okay? Which, I was going to initially say go Chargers, but last I checked, they're no longer in existence. I'm not sure what happened to the team, but they're not there. But hey, go authentic Mexican food. Atlanta, can we please get that here? Anyway. So, Dan started his upbringing, in ATL at the age of 7. He's worked with artists like K Camp, Kid Ink, Ty Dolla $ign, Rich the Kid, Shaka Khan, Jada Kiss, and many more. Okay. Welcome Dan Diego. Woo woo. Hope you like.
She found me in the streets.
Yeah, I hope you like that little introduction. I don't know what other other interviewers you've been on, other platforms, but I'm the best out here. Okay, put some
I love it.
Tell them to come fight me.
On Kendra Crump name.
That's right. Tell them to come find me. Okay, so since you have been in Atlanta since you were 7. Would you call yourself an ATLian now? Like, are you officially stamped? Are you still part of San Diego?
I got both in me, I'm going to San Diego tomorrow, so I just can't get away from both cities. So I guess you can call me bi-coastal. You feel me?
That works. That honestly, that works. What were some of your earliest memories that you had before moving here to Atlanta?
Some of the earliest memories I have moving to Atlanta.
Like before moving to Atlanta, because you moved here when you were like 7 years old.
Oh, shoot. I remember having like a Bigfoot. I remember being outside all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Without, past the lights. It was kind of bad back then.
Wait, what? So you were like a baby's kid?
Man, it was like a baby's neighborhood.
Really?
All the kids was just, yeah. So we had like some older kids that was kind of, involved in other things, and it was kind of influential. So, yeah. So, but I don't, other than like going to Disneyland and stuff like that, just chilling with my family and stuff, really, nothing too crazy.
Okay, so pretty family oriented. Do you still keep in contact with any of the kids that you like grew up with like before moving here, or it's kind of like they just got lost in the wind in a sense?
Yeah. Yeah, they got lost. I couldn't even tell you where none of them are really.
Got you. So moving here to Atlanta, where was the very first place? What part of Georgia? Were you actually in Atlanta, or were you like on the outskirts of Atlanta where you kind of like spent majority of your time growing up and going to school?
When I first got here, I was in Smyrna.
The nice area. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, it was like Windy Hill, Smyrna. So, yeah. I moved there, then I think I moved out. I forgot where it was at. But I've always been like in Cobb.
Okay, got you. How did you? I always look. One thing I know for sure is that you don't want to get locked up in Cobb County. That's one of the few counties you don't want to get locked up in.
Come on, black boy.
Don't. Did you feel any growing up, like when it, kind of getting that fresh start in Cobb County? Did you feel any racism towards you? Did you have any issues, or everything was always cool in Cobb County for you?
Yeah, it's had its little times, but it hasn't been like, it hasn't been crazy racist to me. But it's been like little incidents where, nothing too crazy though. Like they do try to get you on some weed. Like if you got like under a gram, they gonna act like you the plug. Like you the plug. Yeah. Other than that, though, Cobb is it's not as bad as people think.
Of course. It's it's some nice stuff out there, and that's the issue that I have. I'm like, these same officers who will try to confiscate your weed are gonna be the ones who gonna be smoking in their car. Exactly. After that, while they writing you a ticket and everything. I'm like, y'all might as well go ahead and legalize it. Like, it doesn't, it was legalized many decades ago, so I don't know why y'all tripping now.
Man, just the power and the money. But now you see they're getting the money, so they're being a little bit more lenient.
Just a little bit. Just a little bit. It's like, they're giving you just a little bit of leeway. When did you actually start music? Like, when was that first time you say, you know what, this is something I want to go ahead and go forth in? How old were you at that time?
I'll say about 14, but before then, me, my cousin, and my stepbrother, we used to like sit around and write raps about each other, and just to pass the time by. And I kind of knew then that I wanted to dabble in it, but I really started rapping at like 22.
Okay.
And I really started taking it serious. Just like my friends, was rapping this stuff, so I figured, hey, let me just try it out. But I guess it just called me, I didn't call it; it just called me.
It came to you. I got you.
Yeah.
When you were 14, starting off, the idea came into your mind, or the idea came to you, or whatever else it may be. First telling your parents about it, or anybody in your family about it. How did your immediate family feel? Like, how was your mom and dad's like towards you when you told them, hey, this is kind of what I want to do, or so?
Man, my mom has always been my number one supporter. Even to this day, she hypes me up about everything that I'm doing. So she was with it, she was the one who helped me, pass out the CDs, helped me pass out the CDs, helped me get the promotions, the T-shirts, everything. So, she's always been by my corner, my family. I'm sorry, it's my dog.
It's okay. It's a special appearance, a two for one special. What's your dog's name?
His name is Ruger.
Hey, Ruger. How did you come across Ruger?
How did I come across the name?
No. Just like, how'd you end up getting Ruger? Like, how'd you end up one day having Ruger? Was it just you went to the shelter, or did it just came up to your house, or?
Oh no. One of my boys actually had a litter.
Mm-hmm.
And I had some money, and I was like, I'm finna spend this money on a dog. So it was kind of like sporadic. Got you. Yeah. But now I kind of regret it, but I kind of don't.
How old is Ruger now?
He's a 6-month-old Doberman.
Oh, he's fresh. Okay, I was thinking he was like maybe 6 years or something like that. Sometimes that happens. I got a cat, the one that says meow, and so she is 2.5 years old, and I'm about kind of like tired of her. Whenever she expires, no more pets. I'm tired because this cat flies at me. Out of nowhere. She bangs up against my door when I'm, in the middle of the night because I guess she wants to play. I fought this cat naked one time, and I lost. Okay, what? So yeah, that's a hilarious story. I lost. Wow. Don't even know how that really happened. It was 1:00 in the morning. I guess she wanted to fight. Put my dukes up. She pulled out the claws, and that's when I lost.
Not naked and claws. Oh no.
That's why I lost. But you know what? Hey, it's little old Tony. Maybe Tony, my cat, can get with your dog Ruger, and they could be best pals and stuff like that.
But you gained though. You gained.
You know what? Maybe
you
so.
Gained scratches.
No. Well, no. The scratches went away. It was little light scratches. Not too bad. Not too bad. Now, let me ask you this. Was Ruger your first pet, or you've had other pets prior?
No, I've had other pets. I've had too many dogs. I've had fish. I've never had a cat though.
Really? So do you like cats, or you're not that much of a cat person?
I haven't been a cat person, but yeah, I've never had a cat. I've had a hamster, mouse.
Wow, you done had a little farm over there.
Yeah, I haven't had a bird yet.
A rabbit? Have you had a rabbit?
I think I've had a rabbit. I think I've had a rabbit. I had a rabbit. I had a hermit crab.
A snake?
No, I've never had a snake. What else? I want to get some eels though. I'm looking at some eels.
Okay. So have you thought of, like, I like how you're like, you know, you have this very like beautiful animalistic type spirit. Have you thought about living on a farm? Maybe.
I haven't thought about it till now, but I think that would be a good idea.
Yeah, you can have a lot of land. Like, I think the goal is, you know, of course, once you know, especially a lot of people, once they get some bit of money or so, they're like, oh, I want to go ahead and buy this, or I want to buy that, you know, stuff that might seem cool for now. But the goal is to have land. Like, that should be the ultimate, the end goal. So I think having a farm is cool. Like, I thought about having a farm, but for me personally, like, I don't want to keep like getting up at the crack of dawn to go and do what you have to do on farm life and everything else, and have to feed so many different animals. Like, that's a job within itself. You know, you're going to definitely need somebody along the way to kind of help and guide you the days that you're really tired and stuff like that. So, I mean, anything is possible. Right. Anything is definitely possible. But you were saying, like, as far as with your mother has always been your biggest supporter, and that's actually really dope. What about going into high school? So you're in high school, 14, you're leaving middle school, going to high school. Did you have a lot of support system like in high school as well, or you had those? That's when you started dealing with haters.
I really didn't. I just started rapping. Like, we had a rap group called TOTC. Thugs of the Century.
Okay, Thugs of the Century. Who came up with that name?
I don't know. What was my name? C-Bomb. That was my rap name.
Okay, C-Bomb. Okay.
Yeah, C-Bomb. Then I changed to Dan Man, and then when I dropped my first mixtape, I was 12, 96 Atlanta. That's when I changed my name to Dan Diego.
Okay, you felt like, was it somebody who came to you and said, hey man, you gonna try to go forth with this, change your name, or it came to you out of the blue?
Yeah, it just came to me out of, my name is Dan, so I might as well put Dan where the S is at and saying to make Dan Diego. You know what I'm saying?
Got you. Well, that's like good. That was
marketing than Dan Man or C bomb or F bomb or any type of bomb.
Yeah, and especially you in the airport, somebody sees you from a mile away, they yell F bomb. If somebody hears bomb, the whole airport is gonna like hit the flow. So we don't need that. So I'm glad it came to you.
Right.
Did you now? Okay, so you got your group. Did you guys hit different like local talent shows around the city to try to showcase yourself, or different, little opening acts for anybody? Did you end up doing that?
No, I didn't take it as serious like that when I was in high school. We started doing that really when I was like 20, like about 22.
Mm-hmm.
We hit all the showcases, open mics, but we only had so many people that was just like committed to doing what we were doing, so it usually was just only me and another person, but yeah, so we just was trying to find any avenue that we could take, and then at this time, that's when streaming was, coming about. I felt like I was ahead of the curve as far as knowing how to put your music on iTunes.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's when I really just started rapping. Once the streaming about 2014. That's when it really got going.
Got you. Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say, normally when you're in a group or you're trying to do something with more than one person or so, it could just be one other person. Oftentimes it's that one person who takes the job more seriously than the other person. So everything starts off good at first, and then, life happens. You might have conflict of scheduling. They might, want to go to school, and then you're like, okay, so what do I do now? So, I definitely understand. Leaving high school, were you did you end up trying to go to college, or you just said I want to just focus on music?
Leaving high school, I went to like a technical college for a little while. I was hooping at the time, so.
Oh, you can hoop.
Yeah, I do a little bit. So I was trying to be a fifth-year senior so I could play in California, but I had already took my graduation test, so I couldn't do that. Mm-hmm. But I had went out there to play at JUCO in college. That didn't work out, so I just came back here.
Did you have issues with the coach? Was it your other teammates, or your mind wasn't just really in it?
Shoot. I mean, it wasn't my teammates. It was probably my living situation.
Got you.
Yeah, I couldn't back. So I went back to what I knew, which was Atlanta. So yeah, So after that, I really took it serious when I came back.
Gotcha. But so you see, everything does happen for a reason.
Right.
When you mentioned basketball, was that the only sport that you grew up like playing, or did you have any other sports that you ended up playing as well?
Basketball and football. I wish I played baseball. I never played baseball.
Is it too late to learn to play?
Yeah.
No, it's not. You can listen. I always tell people you can start whatever job that you want to do, whatever career you want to be in. You can start it at any age. Okay, now you might not be recruited, but hey, you can you can start at any age. Honestly.
Right. Yeah. So.
What'd you have more love for? And was it football or basketball?
Oh, basketball for sure. So, I still play in like a little league and stuff. Well, I probably don't play no more, but I played in a league, like a men's league, just for the love of the game, just to stay in shape and yeah. So.
Got you. Have you ever been beat by a girl before?
Yes, actually.
Thank you for being honest.
I've been beat by a twin. I've been beat by some twins. And this was actually like last week, 2 weeks ago.
Go Twins.
Man, we was playing 21. That's my ass.
Well, you know what? I'm going to be the next girl. The third one. Because I hoop in real life.
Yeah, all right.
That's what they always say until I get on the court. Like, oh my goodness. Like, she realized she was... So let me ask you this. Give me your top 5 favorite basketball players. Exclude yourself, MJ, Kobe, and LeBron.
I say Allen Iverson.
Okay.
I say Carmelo Anthony.
Okay. So.
I say Kevin Durant.
3.
I say Shaquille O'Neal.
4.
I say. Wow. What's another one? I don't want to say Steph Curry, but okay. I guess
we can throw him in. I'm sure like a 5th one, because sometimes I often catch people off guard.
Kobe. Or I couldn't.
The reason I say don't exclude Kobe, MJ, and LeBron is because it's like those are always gonna be everybody's top, you know, and that's why I say there's always other players out there who are pretty good, who have like that same, maybe not as the best of the best, but they still got that same type of, you know, fire in their eyes and stuff like that. So, you know, it took me a minute to figure out who my top 5 was as well. But my top 5, I'm gonna go with AI, KG, Chauncey Billups, Ray Allen, and Steve Nash.
Okay, so you like the shooters and the passers.
Of course. I mean, if you want to go real old school, I guess I can say this. I'm about to throw somebody's name who you don't know nothing about. Earl the Pearl Monroe. Probably don't know nothing about him.
Earl Monroe, okay. Who you play for the Bullets?
Well, you know, I was watching He Got Game, and Denzel Washington said his name, so that's all I know about him. Anyway, so with, like I said, that's well. Have you met any of your top 5?
I haven't met them personally. But I seen Iverson in a strip club. I mean, who hasn't? But
you know what? Apparently, I'm not at the right strip club because the one strip club that I went to, I didn't see nobody. Okay, I just saw the pool table that I got on, and I ended up beating that person. No, I lost by like a couple points. But anyway, you know, I didn't see nobody. I saw scattered ass walking around. I'm like, man, this is lovely. It's my turn. You know, but I didn't go. Yeah, you know, here's the thing, Dan. I got 2 left feet. Okay, I would have been the first stripper in history bringing home pocket change. You would have thought that I was working for a non-profit organization. Couldn't do it. Okay. Yeah. It's okay. God knew what he was doing. Anyway.
Good old pocket change.
Yeah, you're right. I love pocket change. It adds up. So moving back forward to coming home from the college you were trying, you know, go to, but you had, you know, the issues going on at home. Coming here, was there a time where you said, okay, did you end up getting a job as well? Like, try to, you know, so you can go ahead and what was your very first job that you ended up getting? So you can go ahead and, I guess, pay for the studio time and all that other type of good stuff.
I was working at Racetrack, but I really wasn't serious, like, getting studio time like that. Mm-hmm. My homeboy that I was rapping with, he built his studio, so I always had, like, studio time. I just didn't have anybody to record me and stuff like that.
Got it.
I just took the time out to learn how to you know, mix and all that stuff. So then I just got my own studio. So now I just record out of my own shit.
And see, that's the best way to do it. Sometimes, you know, you gotta learn, you know, and teach yourself, you know, stuff like that. You can't wait on nobody. And if you try to wait on people, you're going to literally be very far behind. If you would have still waited, I wouldn't be talking to you today. You'd probably be like, you know, somebody on the side of the road at Racetrack, Quick Trip, trying to hand out your mixtape. You know, you got people like that. Because they wait on people.
Yeah, I ain't waiting on nobody. I got my own camera. I feel like I have everything that... Ruger, please. Excuse me. I have everything that I need just to get myself in a better position, just to create more content, and just, you know, get to the next level. Got you.
So, got your studio. How did you end up learning how to, you know, perfect your skill when it came with mixing and mastering? Was it off of YouTube, or did God just give it to you in a dream, or how did you end up learning?
I had actually got it in the mail.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, I got it in the mail from God. He had sent it express. So
okay.
Once I had opened that gift from God, you know, I was able to understand, you know, the metrics of mixing. Nah, but I'm really kidding. It was just like I say repetition. Just always, you know, screenshotting, writing things down, how it sounds when I mix. Yeah, YouTube, just figuring out different frequencies and hertz and BPMs and tempos and stuff like that. So I mean, it really was a process, but now I don't have to wait on anybody to mix my music. I can just record home and put it out to the masses.
Got it. And were there days where you missed sleep, or you were like, nah, I still get my 8 hours of rest? I'm gonna just start earlier in the day and just try it for a couple hours. Like, how did you how did you do when it came with your working on your craft? What was the process like?
With me, I feel like sleep is the most important to me. Just depends on what you do when you wake up and what you attain to. So, I definitely got my sleep, but there was definitely some sleepless nights. But me personally, I feel like sleep is very important.
And that's true. A lot of people I've heard so many times, sleep when you're dead. If you wanna be successful in life, get a couple of hours of sleep and then keep working. I'm like, guys, I don't know how that's gonna work out, because people fail to realize. Here's a fun fact. By sleeping less, it ages you. So with that, not even it ages you, it makes like your brain starts eating itself, so you can end up getting like dementia. So what happens with that big day where you finally make it and you walking around like, who are you people? Where am I? So you now you the crazy person. Nobody wants to work with a crazy person. So anyway,
right.
But you started doing that, got your sleep, and that's good. Now, moving on, you said 22. So this is around the age of 22, or did you do this kind of like a couple of years prior to 22? Where you really got, that mastering and mixing and everything else pretty down pat?
I say like 22, I was starting. And then 23, 24 is really when it popped off for me. But by that time, I already knew how to record myself and mix to my likings. I don't know everything about mixing. It's like an open book. You're never going to know everything about it. But I know enough to sound great as an artist. I feel like if you're an artist and you need studio time, it don't resonate with me. Like, that's like saying I'm a basketball player but don't have a goal at home to shoot. So I felt like that in itself, separates real artists from people that say they want to be artists. It's like, if you want to be an artist, you should learn the whole circumference of being an artist, mixing yourself, recording yourself, in that nature. So I just took that upon myself to learn, so I could just be ahead of the game, really.
And that's it. That's real.
Yeah.
Moving on to, so now we're 22, 23, where we've actually mastered the artistry of what you were trying to master. Let's talk about, you said with your mixtape. What was the first name of your mixtape, and how'd you end up coming up with that name?
My first mixtape we dropped 2012 on Live Mixtapes, called 96 Atlanta. We felt like the year 1996 in Atlanta was very pivotal for Atlanta, so we just wanted to show appreciation to that, really. I don't think I came up with the name, but I understood why we came up with that.
I got you.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, 1996. I'm pretty sure. In Atlanta, it was a time to be alive. Freaknik era.
Oh yeah.
They need to bring that back. Honestly.
Bring it back.
But you know what?
Like it's so something.
Freaknik is like OnlyFans now. I think you can get a little bit of Freaknik on OnlyFans. Just can't really visibly touch those girls.
Yeah.
You could if you pay the right price to visibly touch them.
Now you gotta wait. Now after you pay, now you gotta wait. That's what I miss. Just interaction. they trying to disable that interaction, but they can't stop us from interacting.
I was gonna say it's not that hard. You never know, your next door neighbor, somebody in your neighborhood could be part of the OnlyFans, but you just don't realize. Oh shoot, I think I saw her. Okay, wait, Kiki, is that you? Kiki, it is you. Come holler at me. I got something I want to show you. And that's all you gotta say.
Oh my goodness.
So let's talk about artist collaborations, because I find it's always amazing to end up working with anybody that you have heard, anybody that you can say is like you're a fan of, in a sense, you
right.
really like. Let's talk about K Camp. Or not even K Camp. Who was the first major artist that you got a chance to really work with?
It was definitely K Camp.
Okay, so it was K Camp. Okay, cool.
Yeah, my first feature though was Bambino Gold. Though, rest in peace. It was Bambino Gold. And then my first feature I ever got was from Sorry the Kid. I had met up with him at LA Fitness one time, and I was just up and coming and stuff, and he reached out. I reached out to him, and man, he accepted me with open arms and knocked out the verse like that same day and sent it to me the next. So it was definitely Kid, but I'll say my first biggest feature would definitely be K Camp for sure.
When you got a chance to once you started getting these artists, what did that moment feel like? Did you go and just do did you like start dancing? Did you scream out loud? What did you do once you realized, okay, yes, God, I see you working and everything else? What did you end up doing?
Just being more persistent with it, just believing more in myself that I can do this and I can attain the accolades that I want to achieve. So I just kept networking, being in the right space at the right time, and I was just accepted with open arms at the time. Just being in the position, a lot of people gave me a platform to display, my talents and all that. So,
gotcha.
Yeah, I say just being persistent, consistent.
Okay, well that's and sometimes you just need that one person to really believe in you. That one person to listen to what you got to say, and then along the way to really help you out. So I'm glad that they did give you a chance and stuff like that. What's some advice? Because I feel like you dropped some gems here and there. But what's some advice that you can give to anybody else out there? Some major advice that you haven't said yet that you can give to anybody else out there who is on the same type of grind as you are? Anybody out there listening? It doesn't even have to be with music, just in general.
I say know your worth and add tax. A lot of people would try to, I don't want to say discredit you, but a lot of people will try to, I don't want to say just diminish your worth, but just know your worth. Be around people that know your worth, and never never settle. Keep it consistent. There's gonna be hard days. There's gonna be days you don't wanna do it. But if you always find yourself going back to it, that's your calling. So,
of course,
just pay attention to that, and yeah, man, just stay around like-minded people like you. Always build a team. You can't do it by yourself, and be what you want to see in the world. Don't have motives. Don't have ill motives for people that genuinely care for you. And I don't know. Just live your life based on your means. And who's to say that's wrong or right?
That's it. That's actually very true. And everything that you're saying is very true. You got some people out there who make you think like they're going to help you, but then they're going to want something in return. You're like, bro, do like, come on now. Do I look like I work on the corner? You know, so, you got people out there who really will try, really try you in that way. And it's like, okay, am I going to lose my soul? What am I going to do?
Yeah, especially in the industry, especially in the music business, man. It's all, it's a show, it's a show, but what's really going on backstage is the question.
Mm-hmm.
It's all a show. So, game tight. Always read your paperwork, and thrive, man, thrive.
Mm-hmm. And have you signed to any major record labels, or you're working on that now?
No.
Are you trying to be independent where you don't have to do any of that?
We're independent. We independent right now. 5 million plus streams counting. All independent. I turned down a couple. Didn't want to, but I couldn't. I guess you can, how they say sell your soul. It's not really in this term of selling your soul. It's more so selling your morals and what you stand for to attain a certain status that you want. That's a good definition for selling your soul. And I wasn't with none of that. So yeah.
Did you have somebody teach you that prior to when you were going after your goals? Did you have that one person be like, hey, young blood, listen, whatever you do, or what? How'd you learn that?
No, I think it was more so instincts. I knew what I was looking for. I knew that what I was willing to give away. And this was all back when, a lot of the contracts wasn't like talked about. A lot of people wasn't talking about what's in the contracts. Everybody, I just felt like when I got my first deal, I was just so excited, not even reading the paperwork and nothing like that, but just to know somebody wants to sign me, somebody is, believes in me and all that stuff. So I was really excited about that, but it just didn't pan out the way I thought it would.
Of course.
Which nothing ever does, but I mean, it kind of just showed me like how to do, what to do when I do get in that situation. It is a business, and I understand that.
Okay.
But at the same time, morals, a lot of morals play into that business. So.
And that's true. That's true. You do have to, and that's something that what you're saying is something that can really you're inspiring people. Listen, it doesn't matter. Do not sell your soul. Try to be independent. Don't be that person signing this, signing that. Let all the money come to you, because when you start signing your name on everything, you get in less and less and less and less. They're you're a pimp. You're the hoe. Yep. Nobody likes that, man. Nobody likes that. So,
so it's a pimp hoe game, man. So either you gonna get pimped or you gonna be doing a pimping, and I ain't getting pimped.
That's right. Listen, pimp on.
I'm just pimping.
I'd
rather do the pimping, but yeah, I forgot what I was gonna say about that, but
you said it. You said it without saying it.
Yeah, I was gonna say something else. I forgot.
It's okay. The words are so profound. It's going to come back at you. Let's talk about, and then this is going to be the last thing, then we're going to do our little fast, fun, 5 random question game, and then we can get the hell out of here, okay? Now, oftentimes, you're out there working, you see everybody all coupled up and stuff like that, especially around this time of year. People all of a sudden are in relationships that you knew for a fact was not real. It's like, bro, come on now. Don't have to front for the camera. Okay. What is Dan Diego? Are you in a relationship? Are you just chilling? Are you dating? Or are you making love to the money? or what are those 4 options? What are you right now? Because I'm sure there's going to be some women out here who are going to try to come at you, and probably already are trying to come at you in your DMs. So what's like what are you doing right now in life?
What's my status? I'm just chilling. I got a beautiful daughter.
Happy Father's Day.
Well, thank you. So I have a beautiful family. I'm just focused on my craft right now and just making power moves, just being that dot connector. So yeah.
Okay, and I'm sure eventually later on you would like to have more children, and
oh yeah, for
get
sure,
married
man.
and all that good stuff.
Get married, married.
Or are you? Well, let me ask you this, because some people are. I think when we're kids, we say, "Oh yeah, we want to get married," but when we become adults, you don't really care for that. What's your feelings on marriage now? If it comes, it comes, or what do you feel about it?
I feel like in this day, I don't know. My outlook on marriage may be a little, I don't know, not westernized, I guess you could say.
Gotcha.
I don't want to get too deep into it, but
yeah, that could be for another time. That could be a phone call that you and I can just have, because I like having these discussions off camera and off, and stuff like that. So we can talk about this at another time.
For sure. But I feel like I'm gonna just say this. I feel like we put here to create, and I think we put here to create. So. Yeah.
Okay, well go ahead, be fruitful and multiply. When you found out,
be fruitful, man.
When you found out that you had a baby on the way, found out you got that call, and was like, she's like, "Hey, yo, I'm pregnant." Were you excited? Were you like, "Okay, cool," or were you like, "Well, damn, I need to," honestly, how did you feel finding out the day, like, okay, this is all real. So this is like, I'm about to be a father. How'd that feel?
It feel great. It's the best feeling. I was there, I was there. I had to drive her to the hospital, so I was right there. It was amazing. This is awesome, to have a child, a healthy child, 10 finger, 10 toes blessing. So it's really put me in the back seat, because I've never been about me anyway like that. So I'm glad I can just be able to provide somebody that looks just like me. It's cool. I never knew somebody looking just like me. So I think parenthood is definitely something people should experience. There's a lot of people that don't want kids or whatnot, which is fine, but me personally, I think it's like probably the best title in the world, just to be called a father. So
yeah. Of course, anytime I hear somebody who says they're a father, I always gotta say Happy Father's Day, because I'm telling you, man, they don't really care about Father's Day like they do Mother's Day. Most you'll get out of a Father's Day, when it comes with Father's Day, you might get a McDonald's breakfast and a hand job. Nobody really cares about Father's Day. It's a shame. It's a shame. Well,
all my dads out there.
Okay, so you want to go ahead, tell, what are we working on? What upcoming projects? Are you going to be in any films? What are you working on? Let the audience know what you're working on upcoming, like for the new year and everything else.
Well, I'm flying out to LA tomorrow. We have a couple of videos to shoot. My album is done. I'm just kind of jumping through names right now, what I want to call it. Figuring out some marketing strategies, releasing this new clothing line as well. So we got a lot in the works. But I will definitely be dropping my album beginning of January.
All right, that's a new year type album. All right then. Yeah. Bring out
the year fresh.
Okay.
Keep it consistent.
Of course. Let's go ahead and get into the Fast Five game. Random questions that I have in my in my memory bank, whatever I can think of, and you just have fun with it, okay? There is no wrong or right answer, okay?
Okay.
Question number 1. What's a good ass day for you? What is a good ass day for Dan Diego? Like, it can be started in the morning or it can start at night.
A good day for me. Wake up, go to the gym, take a flight somewhere, just be proactive, a good day for me is just attaining the goal that I set out for myself, for my future self. I think any type of day like that is good for me. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what I do. Honestly, I can be sitting in the bed. I can be doing anything. But a day that I attain any of my goals, just to get to the next level, that's a good day for me. Honestly.
Okay. All right then. That should be everybody's goal. That should definitely be everybody's goal.
Just something real simple.
Less is more.
I don't gotta take a trip to Paris for me to have a good day. Although I would like to go. But in all reality, just reaching the next level is okay with me.
Okay. All right then. Question 2. What was the very first country that you went to, that you visited?
The very first country? Tijuana.
How was that?
How was it?
Unforgettable?
I had a great time.
Okay, well, guess you got to go back then.
And street tacos.
All right, street tacos. Guess I gotta go out there, try those street tacos.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fancy.
Question 3. What is your favorite body part on a woman?
Body part?
Yeah, favorite.
I like teeth.
High five. That's what I'm talking about. Teeth matter. You can't be having your teeth throwing up gang signs trying to talk to me. Like, sir, come on now. Is there a reason why? Okay. All right. Well.
Yeah, I say like teeth.
That's important.
That's teeth.
Have you? This isn't like another question. Like, it's not like question number 4 or whatever. But have you ever dated a woman with? No. Wait. Have you? This is a part 2 to your teeth answer. Have you ever dated a woman with bad teeth before?
No.
Okay, so you've been pretty fortunate on that end. You've been pretty.
I ain't dating nobody with no bad teeth.
That's good. That's
ridiculous.
You'd be surprised. All right. What question is this? Number 5? 4 or 5? One of these questions. All right.
Number 4.
What is your go-to meal? Like, what's your favorite meal to cook?
I like shrimp Alfredo.
Okay, something simple. Something simple real quick.
Yeah, but I mean, if I have some crab legs, it'd definitely be crab legs, though.
Okay.
A simple meal or some cereal.
Little seafood Alfredo. So yours is the best out here.
The best, top of the line.
Okay. All right. So anybody out there, we're gonna have a little seafood Alfredo contest, and I'm gonna be the taste tester. Okay. I'll let y'all know who came in first, second, third place. Last question. How old were you the very first time that you remember getting high? The very first time.
The very first time getting high, I was 14.
Oh, so around the same time as your career started. Look at that.
Yeah.
Well, okay. All right then. That works. So, guys, I want to thank my special guest, Mr. Mr. Dan Diego. This has been a really wonderful time getting a chance to know him better, for my audience getting a chance to know who he is. I need you guys to please support this man, everything that you can. I need you to support him. I need for you to just spam him up. He's a nice person. Go ahead and add some more views to his content. Go ahead and follow him on Instagram. And Dan, I want you, in I guess a minute or so, shout out all your social media information. Tell these people where they can find you and everything. But yes, guys, I need you guys to please support him. He's on his grind. He's not selling out like he told you. Okay, he is doing everything independent. All right, he's Floyd Mayweathering it. And what I mean by that is, one thing I like about Floyd Mayweather is, like Floyd said, all the money's going to come to him. Okay, that's what Dan's doing right now. So Dan, please, go ahead. Shout out your social media information. Let people know where they can find you, listen to you, stream you, all that. Go ahead.
Hey, first off, I would like to shout you out, Kendra. I appreciate you for having me on your platform and giving me the opportunity to showcase who I am. You can follow me on Clubhouse at Dan Diego. You can follow me on Instagram at DanXDiego. And you can follow me on Twitter at DanXDiego. And all of my music is on all major streaming platforms. So just holler at me. Thank you.
All right. And you heard that first here on the Kendra Crumb Show. You know, we both showing each other love. He wanted to shout me out first, and I had to, return the favor. So guys, with that being said, please subscribe to my channel as I say this in each episode. Please go ahead, make sure you all follow me. Please do everything that you can, all right? I'm out here, I'm making money, major money moves. Watch, this man gonna be big, man. He gonna be up there in the, with the stars. And guess what? He didn't even sell his soul. Look at that. All right. And with that being said, it has been real. Much love to Dan. And until next time, see y'all on the next episode.